know how your numbers got all the way over here, but they shouldn't be more than right there. Okay. I highlighted from the bottom up. I hit this up here, decrease indent, all the way, and then I increase it once. Now, you also have to remove the space after the paragraph. You know, it's a simple thing, but I'm telling you, you're going to get a professor that's going to be sticky about formatting. So you might as well learn how to do it now. You have to highlight it, go to line spacing, and make sure that it doesn't say remove space after paragraph. You have to do that. Now that I have it like this, I'm going to save it as your OR1. OR1, outlining references 1, is for speech 2. And I'm going to do this as a sample because you have to show me that you can do this. All right, so I highlight this from the bottom up. Then I go to numbering the arrow. Then I hit Roman numerals, and there is my outline. However, I only want Roman numerals to go to the beginning of my purpose, and I backspace 1, 2, 3, 4, space. All right, I'm going to do that again so you can see it again. See, when people miss class, this is what they miss. All right, so I'm backspacing from my purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to put a space after the period. And what is wrong with putting a space after a period? Why would you put P period 10 and no space after the page P period? You have to put a space after a period and after a comma. I need you to put a period at the end of the sentences. And I'm going to start taking 5 points off for every period that is missing at the end of a sentence. I'm here to make you pay attention to the details that will get you a good grade average. So if I start taking 5 points off for periods and commas, a lot of you are going to walk away with this course with a C because you're not paying attention. I have my introduction, body, and I have my conclusion. In my body is where I'm going to put my citations. So I hit enter and the tab key. That's all you do. You don't hit another enter. You don't have extra spaces between the sections. You let the numbering feature do the indentation and the line spacing. Okay, you just have to make sure that you remove the space after the paragraph. You have to do it all the time. Just check it, make sure it's not there. All right, so this is going to be your first citation, right? And that has to have an author, a year, and if it's a direct quote or a number, it needs a page number. Then there's the end of parenthesis and a period. Now, if this is a direct quote, and it must be a full sentence, don't put a phrase. If it's not a full sentence, you make it a full sentence by having an intro to the sentence. You do not have a comma there or a period at the end of the quote. The period goes at the end of the citation. Now, I'm stressing this because I wind up spending most of my time saying this, which usually looks like this. So I always wind up doing this. Okay, no period here, only after the parenthesis. So a period must be after the parenthesis, but there is no period after the direct quote. So this period right here should not exist. So in other words, I'm not going to see this period here ever. I'm not going to see that period. And I am going to see a period here. That's what I'm looking for from you. Let's go to citation number 2. It'd be a paraphrase from the article. So you still need the author and the year. You're using a lot of what the person said. You need the page number and the period at the end. Citation 3, okay, you may not need the page number if it's not a number, if it's not a direct quote, but guaranteed it's going to be a number or a direct quote. So get your page number when you are doing your research. And I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. This is all your outline is going to look like. I'm going to take you into the library and show you where you're going to get those citations. All right. Now I'm at the end. I backspace to get rid of the 4. I have to do it 2 or 3 times. Now I hit Control Enter. I hold the Control button and hit Enter. And it takes me to the second page because references must be on the second page. They cannot be on the first page. Now I hit Center and then I type the word references, which is plural. There's more than 1. You must have 3 for this assignment. Hit Enter. Now I know this is more than 1 space because I've been doing this for 100 years. So I immediately make it single space and I immediately make sure that there's no remove space after paragraph. All right, so now I'm here. There is 1 space, 1, between the word references and the reference itself. Go back to the margin. Do not center, do not right justify anything. The only thing that is centered is the word references. Okay, so now that I have done this, I'm going to save it as OR1. And everybody in this class should know by now, have your last name, first initial, SPC 1017, and a space, and then 272,958 space, and then the assignment. So everybody should know that by now. So I need my references. So since I'm doing Jordan, I'm going to reach out to the library and see. You have to go to Home and the library. Jordan's topic, evil mythology. Okay, so I'm not going to put King Arthur in there. I'm going to let you do that. But let's see what we come up with. Okay, so I put that in here. then I don't use keyword. I use title. Do not use anything here but title. You're looking for this in the title of a document. So you hit search. There's 49 matching items. 15 of them are academic journals. I don't want books. I don't want magazines. I don't want websites. I want academic journals. So, Jordan, you have 8 of them to choose from. I'm going to choose, oh, they're old. These are the only 3 that are good in this particular. But Jordan, this is not about King Arthur. So I'm going to pick this one because it's 219, so it's current. It has one author, Tiffany Martin. So I'm going to click full, and it's an article. This is what you're looking for. An article within the last 5 years by an author. Click full text. Times it takes time for them to open. These are the times when you need to be breathing. The first thing you do is you go over here to the site. You have to scroll down to APA. Now, if you notice, there is no URL. So you have to get that URL. You copy this, and you take it to your references. Okay, and this is your first reference. However, you need link, because you need to put here retrieved from. Okay? Now, there is a problem with this because of that shading that's behind there. So if you highlight this and you go to this arrow right here, and you hit clear formatting, now it's giving you a whole other format, or other font. You can set the font by going here and putting Times New Roman 12. You set it as default for all documents based on the normal plate. This is the normal plate right here, template. So now it changed it, all right? The title of the article should always be first word capitalized only, except for the word after the colon. Usually the journal is italicized. To get the red line out, you click right click and add it to the dictionary. Now let's go back and get the URL. The only place to get the URL is the PDF file of the full text. Sometimes this takes a long time to open. All right, so this is a review in a journal, okay? You see the page right here, page 56. So that means this article runs from page 56 to page 58. That is the page number that you need, not the one at the top of the page here. This is the URL. So highlight it, copy it, bring it to your references, put it behind retrieve from, Control V will paste it. Control C copies, Control V pastes. Okay, and then you need two lines, 2 spaces for the next one. All right. Now, if you have a reference that starts with an A, B, or C, then it's going to go before Martin. If it starts with an N to a Z, it's going to go after Martin. So references are in alphabetical order. Open your mic and say, I heard you say that.
I heard you say that.
I heard you say that. I heard you say that.
I heard you say that.
References are in alphabetical order. All right? And I promise you that damn remove that space after the paragraph is haunting. It's there. Even if you go here and you tell it don't add it and set it, it's still going to be in the next document that you do. So just be aware of the space. Okay, now, references have a hanging indent. You highlight them, you right click, you go to paragraph, special, hanging, and bam, there it is. Now you have this video to go back to and follow. And I'm promising you, if you follow my directions, you will have a beautiful OR1. I showed you exactly how to do it. And watch the video and do it. Don't just watch it one time. It's practice. It's just like everything else. If I sent you this, you still wouldn't know how to do it just by looking at it. You have to go back and do it step by step until you get it correct. Now, you need to know that a citation, okay, a quote may be 39 words or less, okay? If it's 40 words or more, you must either paraphrase, cut out words, and put an ellipsis, which is those 3 dots, space, dot, space, dot, space, dot, space. That is a real ellipsis, right? Most people do not know what an ellipsis is or what it is for. It is not for, I was going to go to the school, I was going to the store, dot, dot, dot. No, it's not that. It's only for a quote. Right, and you can't see it because it's telling you here that that doesn't look right. But it does look right when you have it in your document. The ellipsis, space, dot, space, dot, space, dot, space. And you can cut out maybe 5 or 6 words. If it's 50 words, you can use an ellipsis to cut out 10 words, 12 words. The other thing that you can do is use a block quote. Okay.
Hello, this is an important notice regarding your mortgage. You are hereby notified this property.
I'm sorry. I keep getting these ratchet calls. All right, a block quote. Well, you won't be using a block quote in this course, but that's the third way that you solve the problem of having 40 words or more. So keep your quotes to 39 words or less. And you don't have to do all of that. So this is what the OR is. Outline, references. My topic, my purpose, that's in 1. My idea with citations is in 2. My conclusion is in 3. Now just a hint, when you go to OR2, you are going to have 7 references. 2 are going to go in A, 2 are going to go in B, 2 are going in C. You are not going to have D. You are not going to have E, okay? You are not going to have F, and you are not going to have G. Everybody open their mic and let me know they heard me say that.
Heard you.
I heard you.
Heard you.
I heard you say
Heard you.
I'm going to save this video and I'm going to make this the class so that I don't have to say this anymore. Okay. All right. So APA style, that's what your reference looks like. You can go into course materials.
Professor, don't we have to? Or we want us to keep that?
Say it again.
Do you want us to keep the hyperlink?
Yes. Keep the hyperlink. Yes. Okay. This is your MLA versus APA. You need to print this out. You need to look at this and compare it to your references. You need to make sure that your articles, where's the journal? I don't think they have the journal here. Website or blog. All right. If you look at this one right here, let me make it bigger. Okay. And about the hyperlink, some people like it, so I like hyperlink. It shows me that it's live and I can click it and verify right away. All right. So here you see a full first name. Here you don't. You see the first initial. Here you see the date at the end. APA style, author, first initial, year, in parentheses. Author, first initial, year. If it's a publication, you might want to put the month and the day. All right, but you shouldn't have publications right now. You should have academic journals. It's 2 different things. But always author's last name, author's first initial, year. The title, only the first letter is capitalized. Everything else is small, unless it has a colon. Then the first letter after the colon is capitalized. This would be the journal, the Washington Post. This would be the journal, all right? You'll see as you go along which journal it's in. And then retrieve from and the website. Pay attention to the personal interview. That's how that looks. Pay attention to video because you will be using video. So if it's from YouTube, you got to say it's from YouTube. You got to say it's a video file within the brackets, just the way it looks. Okay, so you have that page as a reference. Don't get it mixed up with MLA. Make sure you're looking at APA. Now, if you want to learn more about APA, Purdue Owl, not the chicken Purdue, P-E-R-D-U-E. It's P-U-R-D-U-E. And there you will have all the information that you want about writing styles. Okay? APA, MLA, they don't have Chicago. I'm surprised at that, but who knows? Anyway, we only need APA. And you can go here and find the answer to anything you want to know about formatting in APA style. So you need to pay attention because that is what you're learning in this class. Okay? Any questions? Everybody's going to give me a perfect OR by a show of hands. How many people are going to give me perfect OR? That'll be a first in my entire life. Where's Alan? Okay, it's time to take. This is always when I take attendance, when I can't see the people. Alan, you're here today?
Yeah.
Wow. Where have you been, Alan? I missed you.
I don't know.
Let me see you. I miss you so much. Let me see what you look like. Open your video, Alan. I'm excited. I don't know what's here. Godson is here. Wow. Juliana's here. Wow. Khalil. Wow. Let me see you, Khalil. Okay, who is that? Alan? I think I've seen you once. Alan, you gotta do better, okay? You gotta open your video. You have to participate. Okay?
All right, I'll try. But I can't promise anything.
What?
I promise.
I'm grading you. You have to promise. It's part of the plan.
Fair enough.
Oh, good. Okay. See you more. Don't go any. Stay there. I want to see you, Alan. Don't be bashful. Okay. What about Godson? Can I get Godson to show me his face? Juliana. Khalil. Let me at least see what.
Yes.
Holy moly. Who are you? What's your name?
Huh?
Hi. This is a month later. Is this the first time I ever seen you?
No. I've been in class. But I just missed the other day because it was my birthday.
So I don't deserve to say happy birthday to you.
No, you do. You do.
I do.
Yeah.
But you didn't give me the opportunity.
My bad. I thought it came up on like the teacher's board or something. Like when you log into the computer before you teach class. I thought you got everybody's birthdays.
No, I don't have everybody's birthday. But my birthday is December the 7th. Okay. So if you want a good grade, remember my birthday.
All right. And I'm good.
But besides that, how are we doing with assignments?
Good. Most of the stuff you teach, and I already know, so I'm already ahead of the game.
Oh, you know APA style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm taking attendance. Connor,
Here.
Basil,
Here.
that sounded like the same person. Jordan Bennett, Matthew,
Here.
Madison,
I'm here.
Cynthia,
Here.
Jason,
Here. Hello.
okay, Freud,
Here.
Jordan Doyle,
Here.
Veronica,
I'm here, Professor.
okay, Joseph, Feliciano, Brandon,
Here.
David,
Here, Professor.
okay, Megan,
Here.
Laura,
Here.
Luis,
Here.
Watson, okay, if you're not answering, I'm marking you absent. And this is recorded. Dana, Ellen, Jean,
You got here for Dana,
Jean,
right?
yes. Jean
Thank you.
Philistine. Who's Jean? He's not here today. Madison Rathman. Riley.
Here.
Okay. Sarah.
Here.
Stephanie.
Here.
Juliana.
Here.
And Khalil, finally. And Michaela.
Here.
Okay. All right, so you need to understand that this class has several components. Participation is one of them. If I get to the point where I understand that I'm not hearing from some of you, I just mark you absent. You can have the program on the screen, but if you're not participating, you're not here. Okay? So you need to speak up when called on, and you need to participate. I know who's participating and who's not. And we grade on that. Okay, anybody have any questions about the OR1?
I don't have questions about that, but I have another question.
Okay.
I went to upload my second attempt of the speech, and Blackboard must have lagged or something, I don't know, but it submitted the wrong document, and I wasn't sure.
No, Blackboard didn't submit the wrong document. You clicked the wrong thing. Okay. It's about us. Blackboard is an inanimate object. Okay. So you have to take, is this Michaela?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I need to delete your second attempt.
If you can, yes.
I did. Okay. So now you have to be able to do that.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I see some of you uploaded your topic, so I will grade that. However, Connor, Basil, John, and Juliana, I don't have a speech topic for you. And Juliana, I don't have an essay for you. I can't grade nothing. Next Tuesday, there will be zeros there.
Okay.
All right, so I need, and I don't want to wait till Tuesday. I'm done with the essays. So please get that to me today, if possible. Juliana.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so anybody who has outstanding assignments, I need them now. So is Basil here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, why haven't you uploaded your topic speed, your topic assignment?
I'm gonna upload it right now. I'll just
Okay. And what about Connor? Why do I have to call you out like 12-year-olds? You're grown men.
Right now.
Okay, get it done. Basil, Connor. John is not here, so I'm going to just put a 0 there. He'll get the message. I guess. And what about, and Juliana, I'm not going to put the 0 there. Get it done. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Essay and speech topic. All right, everyone, I'm going to look for you to upload a beautiful OR. Juliana, John, Connor, and Basil, do not do the OR1 until I have graded your speech topic. Okay? All right, anybody else? Who else has a question? I think David.
You said it was due Sunday, right?
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, what was your question, David? David.
No, I had no question. It was not me.
Okay. Okay, you know, it's my Friday. My Friday. I'm here.
Question, Professor?
Yeah.
Okay, so for
Jordan, you went in and out. Say it again.
H2 5 minutes long.
I can't understand what you're saying. Type it. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Meanwhile, I want to tell anybody who has a low grade in anything for the first 3 assignments, you may resubmit for a higher grade. All right, I'm here to give you an A. I'm here to teach you these skills, and I'm here to pull you through this. But when we get to the 4th assignment, it's no more second attempts. Okay. What chapter are we up? We're on chapter 2 in this book?
Yes.
Okay, so did we review chapter 2, Megan?
No.
Oh, we should have done that today. Let me just look at chapter 2. We've got 12 minutes left. Chapter 2 is not that extensive. We'll do this on Tuesday. Make sure you finish chapter 2. All right? And begin chapter 3 if you finish chapter 2. So we can do chapter 3 on Thursday if possible. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Good. Oh, R1. Remember to go back and watch the video. You can download it, keep it in your computer, and you will know how to do the outline and the references. I'm going to take it. I'm going to create maybe a PowerPoint from it. I've always done it physically in the classroom, so it's a little different for me now.
Yeah, it's kind of actually a perk to be able to go back while I'm doing it. It's hard not to do good because you literally give specific details to what you want. So it's right there.
Yes, and I think that above all is the benefit of the online learning.
I agree.
You know, see, you cannot record in my classroom, you know, but you have the whole class recorded, and you could keep these forever, download them and keep them forever if you have something specific that you want to remember or use later. That's the beauty of the video. I keep an external file and has like 400 gigabytes on it, so I can save videos galore. But also, don't forget, in the course materials, the first 4 videos, put your hands down, everybody. Jordan, Jason, David. Anyway, by the time I get there, I forget. Oh, how many people have watched the video on how to create an outline and how to do a hanging indent? All right, well, it's in the course material, so you need to go and watch that too, along with what I just did. That way you have a full scope of what it is.
Professor, our second speech is supposed to be 3 to 5 minutes.
Yes, but you're not going to do that for a little while. Okay, you're going to do that week after next.
Okay.
We got to get the OR1 tight.
Got it.
Right now, you're working on your references. All right. This is how to create the outline and the hanging indent. And there are hundreds of videos. You don't just have to listen to these, look at these. All right. So what I showed you as far as going into the library to get academic journals, follow that to the T. Joseph, I marked you absent.
Oh, it's probably because I had to join late.
You just joined now?
No.